Okay, so let's learn something about Geulah. And this from a book called Megaleh Amukos. Megaleh Amukos, I think, was written by Yonasan Ivishitz. So Thursday, it says in the this week Parsha, Pasuk says, "Ach es shabseisai tishmoiru." But you have to be involved with work, Mishkan, build the sanctuary, build all of these things, garments for the Kohen Gadol, count the Jews, collect the half a shekel, the coins. But as Shabsayisai Tishmoyu, you have to keep the Shabbat, right? Ach, but it says ach. Remember, you have a lot of important tasks. As Shabsayisai Tishmoyu.
You see what you learn about the 39 Melachot.
Right. Only keep my days of Shabbat. 31:13 this week Parsha. The word ach only appears redundant until we realize that the sanctity of Shabbat begins from midday on Friday. Midday on Friday, the Shabbat sanctity is already infused. Okay? Klipas noiga, the mundane elements of physical existence, not associated with the powers of evil, then begins its elevation. That part starts already to be elevated. For the universe is elevated on Shabbos. We read the Parsha privately at that time, the Shnai Mikro V'Echad Targum. We read the Parsha twice in Hebrew and once in our Aramaic, in Aramaic translation. Targum Unkelus. For the Aramaic represents the Klipas Nega that we must elevate, because the Torah is translated to Aramaic. So the best time to say Shnai Mikro V'Echad Targum, if you don't know what it means, in America they call it Choizer Sidro, that you're repeating the pasuk twice, you're saying the same verse 2 times, and you say 1 time the Unkelus. The best time to do it is Friday afternoon. The sanctity of Shabbos extends 1 hour after nightfall on Saturday night, bringing its total hours to 31. 6 on Friday, 24 on Shabbos, plus 1 on Saturday night. Together you get to 31. And 31 is the numerical value of ach only. Interesting. The sanctity extends into the night in order to allow for Melave Malka. Why do we extend 1 hour? For the 4th meal. The meal to escort the departing sanctity. You are Melave, you are escorting the queen.
That's what Melave means.
The Shabbat. Melave is to escort. It corresponds to David HaMelech. Why David HaMelech? David HaMelech is the 4th leg that completes the 3 patriarchs. You have a table with 3 legs. It's not a very sturdy table.
Right.
But you have 4 legs. It makes it sturdy.
Right.
So David HaMelech, who is the 4th leg that completes the 3 patriarchs and the 3 Shabbos meals, it completes it to number 4. David said, it's also a song that they sing in Motzei Shabbos. I will call upon supernal God, upon the Almighty, who completes for me. Completes it from 3 to 4. The divine name Kel also equals to 31. Referring to the extra hour for the sake of David's meal. This meal feeds the tiny bone fragment at the top of the spine that will be used for the resurrection in the era of redemption, which is called the loose bone. So that's the so to speak, the chip that has it the DNA your whole being into that place. And I heard directly from a Holocaust survivor. There was he survived 5 or 6 death camps. This guy, 5 or 6 death camps. He got there as 12 or 14, and he was sent from one to another, Birkenau, Auschwitz, and he even was at the Death March. Death March was a couple of weeks that they had to walk in a straight line at a very at a steady pace, fast, steady pace, and people were. He said people dying right and left.
Anybody who was off, he was shot.
Right, anything deviated from the line, who died on the spot. And he said he was dragging his feet. He was dragging his feet, and every time he decided, that's it, I'm giving up, somehow Hashem sent one angel or another to save him. Even the German officer suddenly gave him his shimoni. He had coffee in it. He had the soldiers. They have this small, they carry a bottle with them. It's not a bottle, but it's a little canteen. A small canteen there. It had coffee in it. He gave him to drink, and he said he felt like it gave him life. He didn't eat and drink for. Anyway, so he said that in one of his jobs in the camps after they burnt the Jews in the ovens, they turned them into a pile of dust. So his job was to clear the dust. Wheelbarrow, fill the dust and clean it. And he wanted to get rid of the evidence. So he said you will always see the bones, the loose bones. Yeah, he said it. I heard him directly.
I've heard it never breaks
It did
down.
not. It did not disintegrate. Nothing. That's what we learn here. So the question that I have is the Ach is 21.
31.
I know I said 31, but that's because that's what it says over here. But Kaf is 20, and Aleph is 1, so it's 21. But I'm missing something. That's the part that the Kel makes sense. Lamed and Aleph is 1. So I just want to double check because it bothers me. It says the sanctity of Shabbos extend 1 hour. Bringing its total hours to 31. 6 on Friday, 24. Shabbos plus 1 Saturday night. Numerical value of Ach.
How much is Chaf?
20.
Chaf is 20.
Yeah, Yud is 10, Chaf is 20. Lamed is 30.
Can you see?
So I got to look at Megaleh Amukos, what exactly he...
I don't think you're wrong. I think they made a mistake. They said in here earlier, if you find a mistake in the book, you should write them and let them...
No. This one, I bet you didn't make a mistake. No. No, I don't think...
There's something there. There's behind something.
Yeah, there's something here.
To find out.
Just doing a quick sound check. Sorry.
Ach is 20.
I'll find out. We have to look into Megaleh Amukos.